Hello everyone, First Alert Storm Team meteorologist Joseph Williams giving you your Valley News Now afternoon forecast. The time is currently 3:16 p.m. for your September 9th, 2025 forecast, and so far it's looking to be a good day out there. Again, thanks for joining us, First Alert Storm Team meteorologist Joseph Williams with your Valley News Now afternoon forecast. Now, earlier this morning we had dense fog across much of our region, which meant you had to take your time on the roads, and we are First Alert tracking the potential for some patchy fog in the southern areas of our region for your Wednesday morning commute. So that is something to keep an eye on. But more importantly, we're First Alert tracking some more storm chances later this week. And I'll also go over how long the warm weather will last. So let's get right to the forecast. So here's what's going on. For your Wednesday morning commute, there is a small chance of seeing some patchy fog, namely concentrated in the southern areas of our region. So basically, we're looking at, I think I may have left my, there's my iPad right there. Sorry, I thought I left my iPad out in the newsroom. I just wasn't paying attention. Anyways, for your Wednesday morning commute, we're First Alert tracking some patchy, dense fog in the southern areas of our region for your Wednesday morning commute. So by around 5 to 6 a.m., Hankinson may see visibility of just about a mile. Sisseton may see visibility of less than half a mile. Alexandria about 3/10 of a mile, whereas the northern areas of our region are likely to see good visibility. So Fargo still looking at good visibility around 5 to 6 a.m., but the point is we are expecting some patchy, dense fog in the southern areas of our region for your Wednesday morning commute. That patchy, dense fog will continue into the southern areas up until late morning, at which point daytime heating takes hold and that fog will break up, leading to sunny skies and good visibility for the afternoon hours. Aside from that, the next 24 hours is not looking bad. For Tuesday evening and overnight, skies will be mostly clear. So not a bad night to go out there. Again, we're just mainly watching for that patchy, dense fog in the southern Red River Valley and Lakes Country for your Wednesday morning commute. But by late morning, again, that fog does break up, and we're looking at sunny skies and just a couple of clouds for the afternoon hours. Definitely go out and enjoy the nice weather for the afternoon hours. However, the nice weather will not last forever. I mentioned that we are First Alert tracking some opportunities for rain and storms later this week, and all that will come ahead of this complex low pressure system that is forming out west. It's going to ride along what's called a ridge, which is a high pressure system thousands of feet above ground, and as this low moves in, it'll bring some moisture and instability into our region, leading to some of those rain opportunities. And here's what that looks like. Right here. Excuse me. We got some thunder chances Thursday evening overnight into Friday morning. A brief break for Friday evening. Then heading into the weekend, some more unsettled weather settles in as another low pressure system moves into our region during that period of time. So we're looking at an active weather pattern over the next few days. And in fact, for Thursday, there is a small chance of seeing some isolated severe storms out in the Devil's Lake Basin. Again, the risk is small. It's just a level 1 marginal risk, but it means a small chance of isolated severe thunderstorms that may produce maybe some large hail and damaging winds. I suspect large hail and damaging wind threats, those would be the biggest threats with any storms that form in central and western North Dakota, and by extension, the Devil's Lake Basin for Thursday. And here's what that looks like on our First Alert forecast right here. Basically, Wednesday night into Thursday morning will be partly to mostly sunny. But as we head into Thursday evening, we'll see some of that moisture and instability moving into the Devil's Lake Basin, and that'll be our best opportunity for seeing some of those showers and storms in the Devil's Lake Basin. And by extension, that'll be our best opportunity for seeing that large hail or damaging wind threat. And then we'll see that rain continuing into Friday morning. We get a brief break from the rain Friday afternoon and evening, but then Friday night into Saturday morning, a few more showers and rumbles of thunder are expected. And then we'll see some more showers and rumbles of thunder Saturday evening and Sunday too. So we're looking at an active weekend ahead of us, and looking at our model comparison right here, both the European and American models suggest a chance of downpours in some locations. It's just that the American model suggests less rain than the European model. But the point is, we're looking at an active end to the week. Stick with Valley News Live for First Alert updates as we First Alert track those storm chances. As for temperatures, well, we'll still be under this ridge for the next couple of days. That's what all this orange represents. It's that upper level ridge dragging a whole bunch of warm air into a region. And notice where that ridge is at its strongest. We have a whole bunch of 80s right here. The red color represents temperatures in the 80s, and some of that heat will expand into a region. For your morning commute, aside from that patchy fog in the southern areas, skies will be partly to mostly clear, and morning temperatures will generally be in the upper 40s to low 50s. By the afternoon hours, temperatures climb into the upper 70s to low 80s in a couple of spots. And notice that heat out west will start making its way towards a region. So by Thursday afternoon, we may see a couple of 80s out in southeast North Dakota. And by Friday, those 80s are more entrenched across our region. In fact, we're looking at a swath of 80s covering much of the southern half of North Dakota and a portion of Minnesota too. We'll still see those upper 70s to low 80s for Saturday and for Sunday too. So basically, we'll be under this warm air mass throughout the next several days. And here's what that looks like. Here's what that looks like on our temperature trend right here. Basically going from 79 on Wednesday to the low 80s between Thursday and Saturday, and then back to 80 on Sunday. So let's recap everything. First Alert tracking some storm chances later this week. For Thursday afternoon and evening, there is the small chance of severe weather out in northeast North Dakota in the Devil's Lake Basin. And while we're still working out the kinks of what threats may be possible for Thursday afternoon and evening, it mainly might just be some large hail and damaging wind potential. So definitely keep the VNN First Alert weather app on standby as we First Alert track the storm chances for Thursday afternoon and evening. And then for Friday and Saturday and Sunday, we're looking at some more shower and thunderstorm chances. But on the bright side, we are also First Alert tracking that warm air mass over the next few days. So we're going to be feeling like summertime over the next few days with some sunshine too. Thanks for joining me right here. I will be on Valley News Live at 5, 6, and 10. Summer Schnellbach will be on Valley News Live at 4, and Eric Whitehill will be on Valley News Live at 5:30, 6:30, and 9. We'll also be giving periodic updates on the Valley News Live First Alert weather app, so make sure to download that too. In the meantime, be safe out there. Have a wonderful Tuesday.